Hello everyone. Today's our lecture Introduction to Computer Systems and Architecture of Computer Systems. Computer hardware and information technology infrastructure. Components of information technology infrastructure consist of software, data, and networks. Require computer hardware for their storage or operation. The computer system consists of central processing unit, primary storage, secondary storage, input device, and output device, then communication devices. The system unit. What are common components inside the system unit? They processor, memory, adapter cards, sound card and video card, ports, drive-bys, and power supply. What is a motherboard? Motherboard is the main circuit board in the system unit. It contains adapter cards, processor chips, and memory chips. Also, it's called system board. The central processing unit is a part of the computer system where the manipulation of symbols, numbers, and letters occurs. It controls the other parts of the computer system. What is a central processing unit? It interrupts and carries out basic instructions that operate a computer. Control unit directs and coordinates operations in computer. Arithmetic logic unit performs arithmetic operations and logical operations. It's also called the processor. Central processing unit, we can tell it's the brain of the computer. Let's discuss primary storage. It's a category of computer storage, often called main memory. It has three functions. The first stores all or part of the program that is being executed. It stores the operating system programs that manage the operation of the computer, and it holds data that the program is using. The data and the program are placed in primary storage before processing, between processing steps, and after processing has ended prior to being returned to secondary storage or released as output. Modern primary storage devices included two types of storage. They are the first random access memory and the second is read-only memory. Random access memory is used for short-term storage of data or program instructions. Random access memory is volatile. Its contents will be lost when the computer's electric supply is disrupted by a power outage or when the computer turns off. Read-only memory can only be read from. It cannot be written to. These memory chips come from the manufacturer with programs already built in or stored. It is used in general-purpose computers to store important or frequently used programs, such as computing function for calculating the square roots of numbers. What are two basic types of random access memory chips? There are two types of random access memory. The first, dynamic. The second is static. Dynamic random access memory, most common type, and they must be re-energized constantly. Static random access memory don't have to be re-energized as often as DRAM. and they faster and more reliable than the RAM chips. Newer types is a mandatory resisted random access memory. What is read-only memory? Memory chips that store permanent data and instructions. And the non-volatile memory, it is not lost when computer's power is turned off. And its read-only memory have three types. The firmware manufactured with permanently written data instructions or information. Programmable read-only memory, blank chip onto which a programmer can write permanently. And electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. This type of memory containing microcode programmer can erase. And this input, output, and the storage technologies. Storage input and output devices are called peripheral devices because they are outside the main computer system unit. And it have secondary storage technologies. Secondary storage is used for relatively long-term storage of data outside the central processing unit. Secondary storage is non-volatile and retains data even when the computer is turned off. The most technologies are magnetic disk, optical disk, and magnetic tape. In common, what is storage? Storage holds data, instructions, and information for future use. Storage medium is physical material used for storage, also called secondary storage. And next is input and output device. Input devices gather data and convert them into electronic form for use by the computer. For example, they are keyboard, pointing device. Keyboard is the principal method of data entry for entering text and numerical data into a computer. Pointing device. A computer mouse is a handheld device with point and click capabilities that is usually connected to the computer by a cable. Touch screens allows users to enter limited amounts of data by touching the surface of a sensitized video display monitor with finger or a pointer. What is input? Input is the data or instructions entered to memory of computer. Input device is any hardware component that allows users to enter data and instructions. Digital cameras. How does the digital cameras work? Point to the image to photograph and take a picture. Light passes into the lens of the camera. Then the image is focused on a chip called a charge-coupled device. Then CCD generates an analog signal that represents the image. Analog signal is converted to digital signal by analog to digital converter. After a digital signal, processor adjusts the quality of image and usually stores the digital image on a miniature mobile storage media in the camera. Images are transported to computer hard disk by plugging one end of the cable to a camera and the other end into a computer, or images are copied to hard disk from storage media used in the camera. Then, using software supplied with the camera, images are viewed on screen, incorporated into documents, edited and printed. What are personal computer video camera and webcam? PC video camera, DV camera used to capture video and still images and to make video telephone calls on internet. It's also called a personal camera. A webcam, a video camera whose output displays on a web page. And the next our technologies is scanners and reading device. What is a scanner? Scanner is light sensing device that reads printed text and graphics. It is used for image processing, converting paper documents into electronic images, and there is given the type of some scanners. What is output device? Output data has been processed into a useful form. Output device is any hardware component that can convey information to a user. For example, we can output the text, graphics, audio, and video materials. Printers. What is a printer? Print is output device that produce text and graphics on paper. A result is hard copy or printout, and they have two orientations, portrait and it's all. Thank you. Goodbye.